Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, before we start with the reading, I have a message for you today. And the message is most people are driven by feelings they ignore. So, if you ever wondered how someone could betray you, acting unfairly to you, when all you did was being kind, generous, understanding, loving, and it drives you crazy, this is for you. We already talked about betray, but we are taking it from another angle right now. So, let's talk about it. So, if you ever wondered why and thought, how can they live with themselves? How can they justify what they did? Here's what's actually going on. Most people don't act from clarity, they act from feelings they never acknowledged. I will repeat. Most people don't act from clarity, but they act from feelings that they have never acknowledged. And when a feeling isn't acknowledged, it doesn't just disappear. At the opposite, it drives their action. It controls them, in fact, totally unconsciously, but it controls them. So let me give you a very simple example. You are in a relationship and someone is cheating on you. So when you confront them, chances are that they will say something like, "You were distant, you don't give me enough." They will never say, "I felt insecure," or, for example, "I needed to be with someone who doesn't know me as well as you do because I wanted to feel like I'm amazing and you just see me as a human being right now." So they will justify their cheating with a narrative that hides the truth about themselves that in fact they don't even acknowledge most of the time. Fear, insecurity, resentment, all those kind of things. The unfairness is in fact emotional blindness, not acknowledging their feelings and making up narrative that makes sense to them. Here is something important to understand. It is that people who can't face their jealousy, they will rationalize it. So they will try to find things that they don't like in someone in order to justify their jealousy. When someone cannot face their resentment, they will justify it. When people cannot face their fear, they will project it. So instead of saying, "I feel threatened," they will say, "You deserved it." Instead of saying, "I am jealous" or "I feel small," they will say, "I'm just being honest." Instead of saying, "I'm afraid," they will say, "I had no choice." This is why their behavior feel very often extremely shocking, because it is totally disconnected from the truth. But it is also disconnected from the truth to them, to them. And here is the part that might bring some kind of relief. Just let us be clear. I am not making excuses here. I am just trying to help you with whatever mental diarrhea you could be stuck into because some kind of situation like it, right? So their behavior has in fact nothing to do with you. You were not betrayed because you were naive, weak, or wrong, or because you deserved it. No, you were betrayed because they were acting from something that they refuse to look at or that they don't see. It might also be. Unacknowledged feelings don't stay internal, they leak, and they are the drivers. They are controlling the person, and this is how a person can truly hurt other people. So if you have been trying to understand how someone could do what they did to you, this is often the answer. Many people don't act from intentional evil intention. They act from avoidance. They act from their shadows because they are totally unaware. And awareness, in fact, is the line between choice and damage. So this explanation might not heal your wounds, but if somebody has found excuses and you are lost in trying to deal with those excuses, understand that those excuses might simply be excuses, right? It doesn't mean that it is true. It might just be a product of their own narrative that they need to present to you in order to be able to justify to themselves what they did. So, I hope that it was helpful. We are going to get into a reading. So, just a reminder before we start, this is a group reading, so it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So, please take what resonates, leave the rest. You are already supposed to know what I am talking about. I'm just here in order to bring you some insight, some information, maybe confirmation. Sorry, if I'm talking about masculine or feminine, I am not especially talking about the gender. I'm talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So apply it however it applies, and this can be past, present, or future. And I don't know if this reading will be connected to what I said before or not. I am not choosing. So let's see what is coming out. Okay, Spirit, what is the collective supposed to hear about now? What are we talking about? Jump in reverse. Right person in reverse. Okay. Social conditioning, insincere, procrastination, future self. Okay, it seems like somebody here might be afraid to approach you. Feels like it's someone that might have wronged you. Let's see. Jump in reverse, right person in reverse, social conditioning in the upright, insincere in the foundation. I don't like that. Procrastination, future self in the reverse, lies at the bottom of the deck. Let me take 3 more. Bad attitude in reverse, victim's mentality in reverse, red flag. Okay. So listen, we are once again talking about someone who didn't behave well towards you. They might have betrayed you, right? It's not without reason that I'm talking so much about betray, because it is truly something that a lot of people are dealing with, especially when they are especially kind and understanding and all those things. It is often a lesson that we need to learn, that people are reacting from their own place, right? So somebody here, I kind of feel that they had to come towards you, but they were procrastinating. They were afraid. They were afraid because I feel that they knew that you don't trust them. With this social conditioning in the 3rd place, I kind of feel that on one side their intuition has told them that they absolutely need to do something, maybe apologize for what they did in the past, but I kind of feel that they didn't listen to the right person here. And this person, who might be somebody very prideful, with very specific ideas about relationship, maybe very controlling, they have told them not to do anything. And as I see here the insincere, I kind of feel that this person that they might have asked for advice was not sincere. They had their own hidden agenda here. And so somebody here, because they listen to this person telling them, no, don't do anything, They have compromised their future self because they listened to the wrong person. The test here was their attitude. And the lesson that they need to learn, it is that bad attitude will never be rewarded by good people. Good people won't deal with bad attitude. Seventh place, this is what they need to learn, that they have a very, very bad attitude. It is not justifiable, right? They used to be in a victim's mentality. They cannot be there anymore for a reason or another. We will get into the tarot. We will see more. But I kind of feel that here what we are talking about, it is this person. And this person that they have listened to. And they realize that they became a huge red flag, because they listen to a person that is themselves driven by a hidden agenda and who is themselves a huge red flag. It is a true reality check here. This is what is at the bottom of the deck. They are going through a very, very rude awakening. And mainly what they realize, it is that because they didn't do anything, they compromise their future self. Kind of feel that we are going above just they have deceived you, betrayed you, and that's all. I kind of feel that it goes further than that. There are very, very serious consequences to what they did, and the fact that when they could repair, they decided to listen to this person. And I kind of feel that if this person has told them, no, don't do anything, because it was more comfortable for this person, they jumped on it, right? They jumped because this is what they wanted to hear, that they don't have to do anything. It's more comfortable, but they didn't think about the future. They didn't think about the impact that it would have on their future. And apparently, it has a huge impact because now, not only are they dealing with the rude awakening that they might have been betrayed by someone who was not sincere with them because they had their own hidden agenda, but now they are seen as a red flag. So, let's see. What should the collective be aware of here? The Hangman in reverse and the Six of Wands. Yeah, very simple. They decided not to do anything, to keep a situation stuck. And in the meantime, you moved forward and you win. Very simple. Very, very simple. This is what's going on here. And I kind of feel that, as said, there is another dimension. It is not just someone who has betrayed you and it is between both of you. I kind of feel that there is a bigger picture here that maybe you might not even see. Maybe you are aware, maybe not. But there is a bigger picture here, right? And it is confirmed to me because we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, it is talking about a victory, but it is talking about being supported by the community, being acclaimed. You are not just winning for yourself, you have the whole community that is supporting you in your winning. So maybe also, they thought that not doing nothing would lead them to some kind of victory. I was checking if you can see the cards. You can. Maybe this is what they thought. I don't know how somebody can think that not doing anything. Yeah, they were trying to be in control here of something that happened in the past. Right? And I kind of feel that they were counting on your good heart. Page of Cups. Right? Maybe they thought that they could come in and apologize whenever they want, you know? Because I have here the Nine of Cups in reverse, saying that we are talking here about someone who is extremely arrogant, very entitled. So somehow, I don't know why, but I feel that there is some kind of social conditioning here, that the person that they ask to, it might be someone that they respect. It might be, for example, an uncle, it might be a boss, it might be a father, it can be a sibling, but it is someone that they kind of respect. But this someone is in fact somebody extremely arrogant, very entitled. So they ask a very, very wrong person. But this is the reality. And I kind of feel that they thought that if they wouldn't do anything, you would be stuck. That you would be stuck. The card came out like this. That this was the best kind of way to manipulate the situation, to force you into justifying their behavior. But I don't know how they could think that after they betrayed you, you would feed your own narrative by taking yourself down. It's stupid. But maybe because we are talking here about someone who is manipulating, they succeeded to do it many times, but with you it didn't work. With you it didn't work. Let's see. I kind of feel that I might want to check also what is this Six of Wands. Let's see what is coming next. What should the collective be aware of here? This is very, very interesting. Okay, I have my answer. Okay, so they didn't move. They thought that they would win by not doing anything, you know, because they were talking to someone arrogant, thinking that it's all a power game, you know? We are in a power game. So in this power game, you don't do anything. You need to apologize? No, you don't. You are above. You are above. Let me remind you, we are talking about somebody very entitled, right? So at the end of the day, you are winning here. They have lost all their stability because I kind of feel that this person never considered that their actions, I kind of feel, right, that whatever they did or didn't do, they did or didn't do it because of your reaction. They never ever considered what it would do inside of them. The discomfort of leaving a door open when you know that you can close it, when you know that you can get answers, when you know that you can explain yourself. And instead of doing that, you didn't do it. Why? Because you wanted to control the situation. And this is why you lose. And this is why you, my dear collective, you have turned the wheels here. You have turned the wheels because this person has only thought about being in control of a situation, while in fact we are not in control of situation. We are not in control. It is something that we need to accept. We are not in control. The Wheel of Fortune is here reminding us we are not in control. And they were trying to control the situation without, as said, considering what it will do to them internally. Internally, they left a door open when they knew that they have been insincere, that they have been a huge red flag, that they had a very, very bad attitude, and they didn't think about what it would do to them internally. They just thought about being in control of the situation. And so they are crashing down. They are totally crashing down. Four of Wands. The Well. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they are trying to find some kind of release. Some kind of release. They know that you have no appreciation for them. I kind of feel that they realize now that during all this time that they were procrastinating, hoping that you would fill the blanks out of love, which once again, how stupid. How stupid. It doesn't even make sense, right? But apparently it is someone who they don't trust themselves. If for anything that they are doing, they are asking to someone else what to do, it is a person that doesn't have any compass. They have no direction. And they are not learning to have direction, to have intuition, because they are never taking the decisions by themselves. So they cannot even, they are not learning how to understand their own intuition, in fact, right? I want to see here the well, because sadly what I feel here, it is that they feel extremely rejected. They feel that there is no apology, and as it doesn't just come from you, I tell you, I feel something much bigger here, and somehow this well, I kind of feel that this person, they want to disappear, if you understand what I mean. They want to plunge into this well and not get out of it. Kind of feel also that this person might be drinking too much in order to try to avoid, numb, all those kind of things. The well, please. The Tower and the Seven of Cups. Exactly what I'm saying. They are going through some kind of very traumatic event and they are trying to escape. Seven of Cups is talking about illusions, not knowing what to choose, not knowing what to do. They are still trying to be somehow in control of a situation when there is no control. The Tower is here. The Tower is falling. The catastrophe is here. It is present. As said, there is another dimension above what they did to you. There is more implications here that you might be aware, you might not be aware, right? But whatever other implication, it is huge. And the other implication might simply be that they realize, in fact, that they are so in love with you now. Understood? That there is truly something, or it might be something else. It might be something else. But yeah, there is here a total downfall, a total destruction, a catastrophe. And they are trying to avoid it. Yeah, the well here, they are drinking too much. They are drinking, they are doing something too much, right? To try to numb themselves. Because they don't want to connect to their heart space. It is too painful. It's too painful. They are going through it. They are going through the dark night of the soul. Knight of Swords. Ten of Cups. Knight of the Swords in reverse. Lies, manipulations. This might be what is bigger than that. It is that this person has lied about you. They made a lot of lies about you. And so it doesn't just involve you now. Because if people are seeing the truth, and they are, we know that they are, you are celebrated here. You have some kind of victory. You might not have even tried to win anything because you are not playing those games, but still, there is here a victory for you. Luck is on your side. You have turned this cycle in some kind of way by not responding again and again and again. At a certain moment, kind of feel that you truly needed to act from a place of your mind, shutting down your heart and simply acting from your mind, because you understood that you were dealing here with somebody there was no heart. There was no heart. They were playing a game. So you had also to think in a very strategic way. While it might not be what you are doing usually, right? But you might had to do it in this kind of scenario here. Be strategic. Let your mind take the lead. So this might be the bigger dimension. It is that we might have the whole community going against them because they realize that the way that they painted you is very, very wrong. We know that a lot of the collective are going through smear campaign, all those kind of things here, right? 10 of Cups. You're happily ever after. You are the real deal. You are the happily ever after. As said, this might also be, we have here, I kind of feel we have two reasons why this person is going through this need of totally disconnect from themselves, right? To numb their feelings. Because not only they might have the community now going against them regarding the lies that they have said about you, but also they realize that they might have destroyed, blown up maybe, right? Blown up, destroyed their happily ever after. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? Yeah, emotional manipulation, doing a very sloppy job. They were all about control. They were all about superficiality. They were all about, look at me, I am the best. I know how to manipulate people. I know how to control people. I know how to bring them where I want to bring them. Very sloppy job. It doesn't work. It didn't work. Right? It didn't work. They think they are more... They are arrogant, right? So they think that they are better than what they truly are. But let's be honest, maybe it worked on other people. Maybe usually they are dealing with people who has less experience. Maybe usually they are dealing with people who are younger, more immature, something like that. I don't know. But whatever it is, it didn't work here with you. Didn't work. Tell me more here, please. What fell? 10 of Wands. You put down the burdens that they were trying to put on you. You said, not my business, not my burdens. I don't care anymore. You don't seem to care about me. So, no problem. I know how to do that. I don't like to do it, but if I have to let my mind and the reality, the facts, speak for themselves, this is what I'm going to do. You put down the burdens, and this is how you have brought back balance in the situation, in the reality. You might be protected here. You might have got some kind of guidance of the highest, your higher self, your ancestors, angels, whoever, whatever, however your intuition is coming towards you. But somehow by putting down the burdens and stopping to try to change the situation here, by simply putting down burdens that were not yours to carry, this is how you brought balance to the situation. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? Strength. King of Wands. Beautiful. Yeah, you took back control of the situation. You knew how to control your feelings. The Strength card is truly talking about controlling our instincts. The animal represents the instinct, and it is being able not to act from your feelings and emotions, taking a step back and taking the right decision, the decision that applies in this situation. You are very inspired. You were very courageous. I kind of feel here that you might have needed to be very patient, while, let's be honest, it is not your strongest suit to be patient. Because you are very fiery, you like to take the lead, you like things to be in movement, there is a lot of fire element here. So I kind of feel that you had no other choice here but to truly embody not only the leader that you are, the fiery leader, but also it might have been difficult for you to not act from this fire that was inside of you, because you were dealing here with a very unfair situation, right? Bad attitude, victim's mentality, red flags, procrastination, insincere, very wrong person. Yeah, but you did it, and you did it beautifully with this strength card. You succeeded to control your fire. Beautiful. Look, we have the lion here. I explained to you what the lion means on the card, right? And then we have the lion here. You see? So this is somebody very intuitive and very fire-driven. So this is why I'm saying it might not have been so easy for you to try to control this fire, because you are more someone that you will act. You won't stay in this place of procrastination when something is heavy on your mind. You will do something about it. It doesn't mean that you will especially do something external about it, but you will do something about it. And this is also why being in this procrastination and hoping that you would feed the story, because you didn't get here any explanation, right? There was no, I cannot find the words, the final talk in order to, there was no closure here. Intentionally, there was no closure, because they were hoping that you would fill your mind with things that would serve them. But how? No, you are a king of wands. You are not leaving things open. You are not. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? I love the Ten of Pentacles. In reverse, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, listen. It's crazy because I saw that and I thought that it was the Ten of Pentacles, and I said, I love that. And then I realized, no. The Ten of Pentacles is here, but it is in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles is in the upright. So the meaning is absolutely, totally different than what I thought. So, kind of feel that there is a lot of loss here. They might lose, as said here, the support of the community, the family. There might be a lot of conflicts here. People turning against them, not supporting them. They might be losing money. Why? Because it is seen that you are somebody fair. You are somebody loving, caring, giving. Right? The smear campaign, once again, this is the risk of the smear campaign. When you are painting someone the total opposite of what they are, what do you think that will happen exactly? So yeah, you can ruin some time. A few months, a few years. Yes, you can. Absolutely. But how much time? Tell me more here, please, for closure. Yeah, they are seen. Listen, they are seen for who they are. A player. This is what they are. Knight of Cups in reverse. This is a F-boy. And it might be a feminine, right? A seducer. Someone only thinking about them and their advantage and what will they get of this. There is no emotional involvement. They are avoiding their own feelings. So it's all about feeding their ego. Yeah, they are seen exactly for what they were, what they are. And we know that they are avoidant. We know that there is no emotional involvement. Why? Because whatever they do, they are asking to someone else what to do. Because it needs to appear the right way. So there is no emotional involvement, there is no intuition, there is no heart. They don't, listen, it doesn't mean that this person doesn't feel anything, right? They might feel, but they are not acting from their feelings. They are hiding their feelings. They feel embarrassed by their feelings. I kind of feel that we are dealing with somebody here very, very avoidant, and now they are stuck. They are stuck. They are in a stalemate position. They don't know what to do. This card is saying you need to listen to your intuition. But as we saw, this person has zero intuition. Zero intuition. And this is why they want to go into the well. This is what they want to do. They want to hide because they don't know what to do. Because they never listened to themselves. They never healed. They listen to other people. And when you spend your time listening to other people, what is the outcome? First of all, you have no intuition. So chances are that you can be dealing with people that are very, very badly intentioned and you don't see anything because you have no intuition. Right? And second, you never develop yourself. Your sense of self, your intuition, nothing. You are a ghost, in fact. This is what you are. I'm sorry if you hear the vacuum down. I won't close the window now because we are near the end. Yeah, they lost. They know that they lost an opportunity with a beautiful Queen of Cups. They know. They know. They are not happy anymore. They are not happy. They don't know how to look at their future. They know that you let them go. And they are very depressed, listen. But this is Judgment Day. This is what it is. It's time for them to learn a lesson. It's time for them to learn a lesson. I truly feel here that this person has got to a place now where they are in the dark night of the soul. What they will do with it, I don't know, because right now what I feel, it is that they are trying to numb themselves. This is what I feel. I don't feel here anything that is talking about healing. To be very honest with you. So I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, that it was insightful, maybe that it was healing. I wish you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching me. I am seeing you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.